All right, guys, welcome to the Mitchell Report. I'm your host, Seven Mitchell. Appreciate y'all coming through. So, in today's report, I did some research and I come to find out that your guy, Michael Jordan, MJ, the greatest of all time, the most, was one of the biggest haters in the worst way of all time. All I can say is Pippen ain't easy. So back in 1987, I believe, Scottie Pippen was drafted by the Chicago Bulls. He played with Michael Jordan. I want to say about 11 years. I think it was 10 because Michael had retired after the 1993 season. So about a total of 10 years, I think, that Scottie had played along with Michael Jordan in Chicago. Now, we know how much of a dominant competitor Michael has been over the years, things that drive him. He's always been the number one. He's always been the Batman on the court to Scottie Pippen. No denying that, no debating that. However, I did come across a situation that kind of blew my mind, man, where Michael Jordan hated on Scottie Pippen. And as a man, what he did was just totally unacceptable and out of pocket. Now, one thing most people will not know about Scottie Pippen is that he was a ladies' man. I mean, the women were on Scottie Pippen throughout those 10 years. Way more than Jordan, and Jordan could not take it, and Jordan did not like it. Now, we know most of us thought that Jordan was married and a family man and all that, but Scottie Pippen for years used to have women lined up after games every road trip. Scottie was getting it in, and according to an assistant coach of the Chicago Bulls back in the day, I think his name was Johnny Bach, he did an interview and he talked about how Scottie Pippen's third leg is so huge and it bothered Michael Jordan for 10 years because he couldn't get around it, so much so that Madonna, the most popular woman at the time on earth, whenever the Bulls would go to LA to play, Madonna would reserve a limo with a hot tub for Scottie Pippen. She wanted some of that action. And Michael Jordan, and this is, I don't care who you are, how much money you have, as a man, if you do this, you violate all the G codes. Michael Jordan did not like the fact that Scottie Pippen was able to spend so much time with Madonna every time they went on the road to play LA teams. So much so that Michael Jordan went to Madonna, this is a true report, went to Madonna, told Madonna how much he could satisfy her more than Scottie Pippen. And Madonna told Michael Jordan straight up, no chance. But how much of a sucker is that for a man to go to a woman and tell her that he can satisfy her more than another man? If you're going to put your bid in, fine, but for you to add someone else, your right-hand man, your teammate, it was eating him up. Michael Jordan wanted to be number one in everything. And when it came down to the women, when it came down to the ladies, they saying Scottie had that thing on lock and key. Now, I never knew about this and I never heard about this, but this is something that I did not appreciate hearing when it come from y'all GOAT. That was a snake. I mean, look at all the stories. Punching Steve Kerr, the trash talk he did to Muggsy Bogues, the whole Horace Grant situation in The Last Dance, telling people not to feed, players because they didn't play well. Like Michael Jordan, even though he's a proven champion, one of the greatest, maybe the greatest, he is a total piece of work. And that's not the words I really want to use, but we're going to stick to that. But Michael Jordan was the biggest hater. Told Madonna he could satisfy her more than Scottie Pippen can. And Madonna shut that down. Wow. My question was what type of interview was it that the assistant coach of the Bulls, Johnny Botch, they had to talk about Scottie Pippen penis size? And how did you know? Like, he emphasized it. He said for 10 years, Michael Jordan had a problem with Scottie Pippen and the women because they were so wrapped around Scottie Pippen like that. I cannot wait till the end of this month when Scottie Pippen memoir Unguarded drop. You better believe he's going to be talking his talk, because if Michael Jordan hated on him in this manner, and you can look up the reports, this is not a made-up story. This is all true. I'm willing to bet Scottie Pippen going to revisit this thing in his memoir Unleashed, coming out late, I believe, in July. This is the Mitchell Report, man. I'm Seven Mitchell, man. I just was kind of shocked that Michael Jordan would go this much lengths to try to be number one, but he got humbled real quick. What do y'all think about the story with MJ and Scottie Pippen? When y'all look at this, something that, like this as an example, does this give y'all more of a pass to give Scottie Pippen? Does Scottie Pippen now get a pass for not having so much respect, so to say, for Michael Jordan and the things that happened while they played in the Bulls? Let's talk about it, man. I'm Seven Mitchell. This is the Mitchell Report. Like, comment, more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Definitely appreciate the support. Check out the Mitchell Report. I got some dope stories going on in the wild world of sports. Let me know what your favorite Mitchell Report is. If you guys got any special requests, just hit me up, man, in the comment section. Let me know what y'all like me do next. Some of the craziest moments and stories in the world of sports, I'm breaking them down here on the Mitchell Report. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm Seven Mitchell. Y'all stay safe. Peace.